music for Egypt. Nile FM.
That was Motivation right here on NileFM. And hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekend episode of How Crazy Are We? I got a special guest with me for the first hour, and I'm so excited to bring to you the one, the only. Amira Adeeb is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up.
Hello,
I'm the only.
hello,
I don't know.
hello.
Okay, hey,
He's the only one in the studio.
Yes, I'm the only one in the studio. Well,
Guys.
actually, we still have some people, shooting some videos and whatnot for social media content, and
Yep.
you know how it is.
Guys, I have a secret to tell you.
What's up?
Hisham's voice isn't like that. He has a radio voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you do.
I have a radio voice.
Yeah, the way you speak on, when you do the show is completely different.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
It's like, what's up, guys? I don't know. You have this, completely different way of talking.
I don't know.
It's very interesting.
Wow. Yay! I'm getting a compliment at the beginning of the show, so it's hyping me up and motivating me to do this.
Always.
Yeah, that's awesome. But enough about me. I want to talk about you. First of all, I need to know, how is this possible? I'm sure you've gotten this question so many times in the past because you're only 23.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to get into, how much of a dinosaur I am. Maybe later between the links, I'll tell you my actual age, but so that but anyway, so you're a rising star among the celebrity, community here in Egypt. And it's, I don't know, you're known for the nickname Miru, right? Everybody knows you as Miro, right?
Well, as Amira, but people who like to give me nicknames, my nickname would be Miro, yeah.
Okay. And you come from obviously a family of
Oh my God.
stars. I know you see. I heard you say that downstairs when you first came in and we said hello. You're like, oh man, I hate that, man.
It's like the question.
The question that they always ask.
Family.
No. But seriously though, my actual question is not how to deal with living in a family where you know a lot of celebrities, but actually, was that an inspiration or not an inspiration? Maybe a helping or an aiding factor in choosing the content that you do on your own with your videos and your own personal things? Because come on, isn't it like the perfect opportunity to do that?
Well, first of all, to me, they're not celebrities. That's what people don't get. When I wake up and see my mom and dad, I see my mom and dad. I don't see their profession. And also, growing up, unlike, contrary to what people might believe, they, hid me from this industry so much. I knew nothing about this industry. I didn't know any, celebrity friends of theirs. It wasn't like that at all. I was told from my mom that I wanted to act before I found out what they do in general.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was really interesting to me.
Oh, so since you were a kid.
I actually remember how I found out what they do for a living, and I was in 3rd grade.
Wow.
Yeah, and I remember how I found out. And it's actually a funny story, but...
Okay, tell me.
Oh, okay. So my mom used to... the movie Bug's Life?
Yeah.
It's a cartoon on
Yeah,
Disney.
yeah.
So she did the Arabic voiceover.
Oh,
for
nice.
it. Yeah. So I was watching it as a child, and I was telling my brother, this aunt, she sounds like mom. And he's like, that is mom. And I'm like, I started crying, and I was like, no, my mom is not an
You
is not an
developed
aunt.
a strong connection with the aunt.
Exactly. So I went to my dad and I was like, Ali's telling me that mom is an aunt. She's not an aunt, right? And he's like, no, sweetie, that's her job. And that's how I found out what my mom does.
Wow.
But before that, I used to participate in plays and stuff in school.
Oh, nice.
And that's how I found out that that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. So before I even found out what they did for a living.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
found that when I was old. I think I found out 4th grade or 5th grade, something like that. I didn't really know when I was young.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. No, but the thing with about the connection that you had with the aunt, for me,
Yeah.
I think that would have been natural for anybody who it's
she
logical.
sounds exactly like
I
mom.
mean, you used to hear that same sound when you were in her belly, for God's
Exactly.
sakes. So It makes sense. All right, so we got a lot of other questions. I'm pretty sure that anybody who's listening right now who wants to get in touch with us or ask you certain questions,
I would love that.
they can send us messages on 0155 955 1042, and they can just hashtag how crazy are we and say they want to speak to you. We can
Let's
even
do
call
it.
them back and bring somebody on the phone if they want. But you know what? I think it's time to play a little bit of music, and we're going to be right back right after this.
Hit music for Egypt. Nile FM.
That was Irrelevant by Pink right here on Nile FM. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another segment of How Crazy Are We, the weekend edition. So, I've got Amira Adeeb with me on the other side of the studio right here, on the other side of the table. She's got a mic, she's got an headphones, and she's all plugged in, ready to do this interview. So, tell me.
Tell you what.
Tell me. Seriously, this...
What exactly?
Your whole... remember the Gen Z conversation that we had downstairs?
Yes, I remember.
I told you there's this little title that you were given to, and you're like, I have a title?
I have no idea what's about to come out of your mouth right now.
Okay.
I'm kind of scared, honestly.
Does the Gen Z's coolest entertainer ring any bell?
Hell no. Who gave me that title?
No.
Who gave me that title?
No, I don't know. It's a title that's, on social media. People say that.
I had no idea. Thank you.
You know
though.
what? I've seen some of your content, and to be honest, it's incredibly entertaining. So, and you are like from the Gen Z, so it says Gen Z's coolest entertainer. So it's
That's
entertaining,
awesome.
and it's Gen Z. So
Well, thank you. I had no idea. I'm glad that that's what people think, and it's not like Gen Z's lamest entertainer.
hey! Don't do that. Don't talk about yourself like that. It's not good. Okay, so speaking of social media and all that jazz, what do you think of the trending uprising movement of young talents in all fields? Everything.
I love it. Honestly, I think it's about time. I think we've been called a lazy generation. Our generation has been called a lot of like unnecessary names, wrongful names, if I might say, honestly.
Is lazy one of them?
Yes.
Okay, but you guys are not. You guys are full of energy.
I feel like most of us start wanting to have a career, start building a career at the age of 18. Most of the people I know either starting businesses or own businesses or do their own thing. And I feel like with social media, it has given a voice to a lot of young entertainers to be able to entertain and showcase a variety of talent.
Okay.
And I think that's very important. And a lot of us have started our career from such a young age, and I just don't understand why people call us lazy.
I don't know. It's I guess the generation gaps. Your parents, people of that same age group. I'm not gonna say, Yeah. But anyway, we have a lot of stresses, especially with this whole movement and this evolution of communication and technology and all of that. We don't see that we lived the same childhood.
Yeah.
We see that you guys have a lot of things that we didn't have when we were growing up. And maybe that is why we say, oh, you guys are lazy, you guys are, irresponsible, this and that. But you're not.
We really aren't.
I know that for a fact, because right before changing my career and going into broadcasting, I was a teacher. I told you that before.
Yeah.
And I taught high school, so I was in a class with a lot of you guys.
Yeah, but not only that, if you think of when it comes to art specifically, like there's a new genre and there's a music scene now, and it all contains of the youth. The rap scene,
of course.
Like our generation created a huge music scene, like the rap scene, in the past 2 years that did not exist, and it's
an evolution, yes.
And it's just crazy the amount of artists that have paved the way and have literally created a genre that wasn't really looked at. And if you look at the dance community as well, our generation dance has become a job. That was not a job that you could have make a living off of and live a good life.
And now it is.
And same with entertainment, social media, acting, sketches, a lot of a lot of the youth now, like we teach ourselves editing and filming and
There we
and
go.
it's
There we
just-
go.
We teach ourselves so much, and we just do it from the luxury of our home. And I think
That's where the
honestly
parents
awesome.
that's where the parents call you guys lazy, but that's where the beauty of or the genius of your journey is coming at, because you are utilizing all this social media to
Yes.
create for yourselves platforms to basically,
Yeah, when I started,
show your
like,
show your stuff basically. Yeah.
when I started 2 years ago, or like 3 years ago, the market wasn't even like a thing. You couldn't make like a living off of just being on the internet, and now you can. So we created
Definitely.
so many jobs and job opportunities that didn't even exist. And you call
Wow.
us lazy?
No, I don't
us
call you guys lazy. I told you I was stuck in the same classroom. You guys were overpowering me sometimes in the classroom. I was outnumbered. I was just one teacher, and there'd be like 25 to 30 kids in the class. So
Yeah.
it was crazy. You guys always.
I wonder what you were like as a teacher.
Oh my goodness, you
Like,
don't want to
were you
know.
the teacher that was liked, or were you like the teacher that everyone's like, ugh, we have Hisham now? Ugh.
No,
Be honest.
No, to be honest, I don't want to brag, but
Did you pass people?
no, my students loved me.
Okay, so you wouldn't fail people. You weren't harsh.
No, I
It's okay. You're not a teacher now.
I
You can
know
spill all
I
the
didn't
beans.
I didn't fail anybody, but I was pushing some of my students to get better.
Okay, let's
The ones
just say...
the ones that were struggling, those were my challenge.
Mm.
I had to give them a lot more time and attention, but
Of course.
obviously I tried not to fail anyone, but there's
Of course. I see that like teaching is kind of like acting in a certain sense. Or
Yeah.
acting like in the theater.
There's
I
a
feel
little
like
improvise.
I feel like if I'm like acting on the theater and someone loses focus or attention, that's on me as an actor.
Definitely.
And same goes to a teacher. If I'm in class and I lose
Lose your focus.
that's on you
Of course.
as a teacher.
Of course. You got to fake it till you make it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Okay, so are you ready for some more music?
Yes, please, always.
All right. We're going to come back in a little while and keep those crazy messages rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple of questions right here. I'm going to read those right after this musical break. Headlights is up next.
Hit music for Egypt. Nile FM.
Hello and welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Amira with me in the studio.
Hello.
So I'm going to let her
Again.
do a little bit of talking instead of me, because I'm just an extra guy. She's
Stop.
the main host for tonight. Yo, before I ask you this next question, I want to jump real quick to the WhatsApp and read some of the questions that we've
Sure.
received from the listeners. Neda, big shout out to Neda. She got in touch and she said, #HowCrazyAreWe? Hello, Hisham. My question is, are you, Amira, planning on doing anything in the international scene? Are you thinking of maybe like, big dreams like Hollywood or something like that? Also, it is very nice listening to you guys. Best of luck to both.
Thank you, Nada.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I've ever like said this before, but I lived in LA. Well, you guys know that. But when I lived in LA, I was actually trying to make it there. I got an agent and I used to go on a lot of auditions and I got callbacks and I actually got cast in something that was, well, I can't say what it was.
Okay.
Because I signed an NDA. But at the time, I refused it because I was too scared of fame.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for fame and international fame. And even now, I try to navigate it. So after that, I came back to Egypt, and that's when I started my career here. And I feel like navigating domestic fame
Wow.
is hard. I'm still trying to figure it out. So yeah, I mean, I hope one day, but I'm trying to take it wahda wahda, like they say.
Definitely.
Because I feel like a lot of people don't know that, but a lot of my friends or people around me who get famous so quickly, like instantly, like instant fame, it really like plays with your mind.
Definitely.
It's hard. It's not easy.
And at a young age as
At
well.
a young age as well.
Yeah.
So I've been very lucky to have taken it step by step ولسه, like still I'm not where I want to be, but it's just, but it just, you can see the difference.
It's good to feel grounded.
Yes, it makes you feel grounded. I got really scared when I was in LA, even though that opportunity, like that show is one of the biggest shows now. Like I had no idea. I would have been international by now.
Wow.
But I don't regret it at all, because I was like, damn, I don't think I was ready for that kind of fame.
Yo, Neda, do you see what's going on, girl? Do you see
that's an exclusive, girl. I've never told anyone that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
maybe one day when I'm ready and the opportunity presents itself, because it's also kind of hard. All the stuff that came to me when I was living in LA were either stuff I can't do because of my culture, or mainly that. And then the thing that I could do, I got scared of at the time. I was like, let's be patient.
Definitely.
Let's learn first how to stand in front of a camera, and then take on something as huge as being international.
Wow.
Hopefully one day.
So what do you think is better, camera or theater, live theater?
Oh, they are completely different.
Yeah.
The theater is just you're in it, dude. Like
I'm waiting for that answer. You studied.
I studied theater.
Yeah, you studied theater and film and directing.
Yes, I studied film, script writing, cinematography, lighting, everything that had to do with this industry.
So come on, say what's your favorite? What's your favorite?
It's just completely different.
I know, but
I love the theater because you're immersed and like you're with the people. But what I don't like about it is the routine. I hate routine.
Of course.
So
rehearsals every day.
Yeah, and like if it's actually your job, you have to do the exact same thing every single day for months.
Yeah.
That to me is a big no-no. Okay. However, the theater itself, I love it.
The experience.
The experience itself, I love it. Acting for film is different. Every single day is completely different. And then you get to wait and see the final product that you have no idea. Like you have no idea what the final product's going to be like. And that in itself is exciting as well.
Oh, so when you watch the first screening of anything that you recorded,
that's the first time I've ever seen it.
It's like, wow. I just remembered my lines.
Yeah.
I didn't know all these other scenes were involved.
Well, most of the time. No, because I read everything else.
Of course.
And I study everything else. I have to study the other characters in order to understand my character. But I mean, like, well, most of the time when you watch it, because most actors don't like watching themselves. Most of the time it's like, no, I don't want to see myself. What is this? But when you see the whole, show or movie or whatever, and you just see it with the music and all the actors and the sets that you haven't seen and all that, and you see every actor perform, because you don't, like, most of the time when you're on a show, you don't even meet half of the actors.
Absolutely, yeah.
So when you get to see it, it's like I'm kind of like the consumer or the audience, kinda. Yeah.
Switching roles, jumping in other people's seats. Yeah, we're playing musical chairs tonight. Are you an actor or are you an audience member?
Both.
Hell, that's very, very nice. Okay, so here's a little bit of a different personal question.
Let's go.
Well, it's not really. It's more of like hobbies and interests. But I know some of the sports that you're into.
Yeah.
And I'm into sports. I like sports, even though I have a kirsch, and you know.
You don't have a kirsch.
I do.
Stop lying to the people.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Well, okay.
You don't. Stop lying. He's lying.
Okay, so anyway.
Hashtag Hisham is a liar.
Hashtag
Make
Hisham.
a trend.
You're a gymnast. You're a gymnast and a football player, right? Used to be. An ex-gymnast and a football player.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love soccer, though. I'm a big soccer fan, but not...
Are you still into sports now? Yes. With the busy schedule that you're in?
Yes. So me and my friends, most of my friends are in the industry, so we all finish our jobs. If we finish our jobs on time, we finish around like 12 a.m. So we always go and play paddle.
Okay.
From like 12 to 3 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah, we play paddle. Most of us. We're a huge group of like just actors and singers who go play paddle at night because that's the only time we get to ourselves. And then, we go sleep and then we start the day again.
Crazy.
I also do Pilates. I love Pilates.
Oh, snap. Do you know there's like a little bit of a mixture between like Pilates and boxing?
What?
It's called piloxing.
What? Nah, you see, I don't like these things.
Hey.
Ruffin and all that stuff, no. Yeah. I don't like these, no. Just stick to
those
boxing.
Exercise programs that people like create and come up with.
They're
I don't know.
interesting though. I'd be
They
down
are.
to try anything.
Well, the thing is that group fitness is a big thing for me itself. Like I feel that it's motivating. It gets you that commitment level that you are lacking when you're doing it,
Alone.
solo. And it's a lot of fun because it's music based and dance based.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's a lot of fun, but you also work up quite a sweat.
Pilates. Oh my! Pilates is the most thing I've like. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Super intense.
All right. So would you be willing to participate in like a celebrity athletic decathlon?
Why celebrity?
I don't know. I'm trying to, because I'm trying to bring in some people from the industry to play like a
Hell
game.
no, decathlon.
Because the thing is that Bob from Adrenaline, he was just
Yeah.
here. We have a basketball competition going on that we still like. It was a year ago, and we still didn't play 1-on-1. And I'm just trying to convince him to have like a 3-on-3 or maybe like a full court, like 5-on-5. Playing a full game, and he can select some players and I can select some players. He's like, what, you want it to be just guys or guys and girls? I was like, doesn't matter. I'm gonna win anyway.
I think he's scared. I think Bob's
I
scared.
don't think so.
Listen, a decathlon seems a bit too much. I'm not the most like sporty person. I like sports as in I've played soccer, I've played gymnastics, I've played tennis, whatever. But I like Pilates because it's just 45 minutes of intense shredding.
Yeah.
And then I'm out for the day. Paddle is fun with friends.
Definitely.
And it's just the time where we get to see each other outside of work, and just it's fun because most of the people that come don't know how to play. So
Yeah.
we're just like vibing in the court. So it's fun in that sense. I don't really see it as like sports.
Okay.
But decathlon, you're pushing it.
No. Okay,
Hell
we can call it like, remember the sports days at some of the schools? Come on. We can
Sports day. I used
try
to
to
fake being like tired.
unwell.
Yeah, exactly. For sports day, damn no. And then at the end, I just wear the shirt of whoever's winning, and I just join that team. Life hack.
Life hack. Okay, more messages are piling up on WhatsApp, and I'm going to read those right after this musical break. Don't you go anywhere. Amira Adeeb is in the house, ladies and gentlemen, and send all your messages on 0155-955-1042. And don't forget to hashtag HowCrazyAreWe.
Hit music for Egypt. Nile FM.
That was George Ezra and Green Grass right here on Egypt's #1 for hit music, 104.2 Nile FM. Welcome back. You are currently listening to How Crazy Are We? And joining me in the studio, of course, is the beautiful Amira Adeeb.
Thank you.
Girl.
What's up, girl?
Seriously, what's up, girl? There's this crazy question right here on WhatsApp by Zaina Ayman. She is asking you a direct question, so you gotta respond to this. Check it out. This is what she had to say. Hashtag How Crazy Are We? Hi there,
Hey.
Amira. What advice would you give someone who wants to join the acting industry and doesn't have any of the acting tools like schools or anything like that? Enjoying so much hearing someone who might be as crazy as I am. Okay.
I love that. Well, the first thing I always tell people who want to act, make sure you're patient as heck.
Okay.
This job from beginning to end requires a lot of patience. Whether you're still starting out, you're a star, or you're in the middle. It just requires a lot of patience.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of hours that you have to wait in on set. There's a lot of hours that you have to wait to hear back from an audition, to get another role.
Definitely.
It's just a lot of patience. But how about to get in the industry? I would say just take Wirish.
Okay.
I don't know what
Workshops.
Workshops.
Yeah.
Workshops, acting workshops. There's a lot of acting workshops in Egypt. If you aren't able to, there's a lot of casting opportunities. And I would
Casting
say-
companies.
Yes.
They can look them up online and
Yes.
find out,
Yeah, you can look
the
up a lot.
the top 10 or whatever, and they can start targeting.
Yes. So
Okay.
you just go in, and that's how I started, actually. I would just submit myself to acting, to casting agencies, and I would go to a lot of workshops. And in the workshops, sometimes the acting coaches, they bring in directors and casting directors and stuff to see you. Every role I've got was from an audition. So I would just go to like Target casting agency. That's one off the top of my head. There's a lot of casting agencies that you could look up online. Submit yourself. Go to the auditions. It might be a bit demotivating at first because, well, if you're lucky, you'll get a job instantly. But most of the time, as I said, it requires a lot of patience. So don't let that stop you. Just because it's not happening now doesn't mean that it won't ever happen. And just because I'm young and it's kind of happening for me, that's not normal. That's not the normal. Like, I don't want you to look at people who are young and making it and realize that you're like far ahead or something. No, I don't want you to think that, because I used to do the same. I used to compare when I was starting out, and I used to be like, oh, there's this 19-year-old and she's already like making it in the industry, and I'm still like, I'm 21 and no one knows me and stuff like that. But then I realized it just comes when you're ready, man. It comes when you're prepared for it.
Lots of patience, Zaina.
Don't compare yourself and just be patient. Submit yourself to the casting agencies.
And I don't know, you just gotta also work on your craft, I think, and
yes, that's where the workshops come in.
And that's where the patience comes from. I think, like, if she keeps maybe recording herself doing monologues or doing sketches and things like that, and then she would watch them and then fix her mistakes, improve her craft, and then send to the casting agencies. That would also be a good idea. But there's another message from Emel. She's sending you this question. She's saying, how do you convince your family to travel alone?
I get this question a lot.
Really?
Yeah. And
her follow-up question is, how do you maintain your mental health through this little bit, like this sudden fame thing that is going on?
Well, I actually talk about my mental health journey online a lot because this has been crazy. It's definitely a lot. Fame is not something you're prepared for ever, no matter how much. Like, my mom used to always tell me, trust me, girl, fame is not as great as it seems.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of perks that come with it, I'm not going to lie. And the fact that, like, just I'm blessed that people come and tell me that they love me, that in its own, like, erases so much.
Definitely.
And I'm blessed for that. However, it's definitely like a huge adjustment. Actually, recently, my mental health has been like so lovely because I've learned a lot of, let's say, tips and tricks that help me.
Life hacks.
Yeah, it's tailored to everyone. I feel like with me, I needed time alone because I live such a fast-paced, quick life. I need time alone in the morning to read, to not respond to anyone, to meditate. That's my time, and that really helps me mentally. Back to the first question of how do you convince your parents to travel alone? Well, I've been blessed with parents. Honestly, I've been traveling alone ever since I was 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've been blessed with parents that encourage traveling. If not, I would say, well, I tried convincing my parents that I don't know if I could say this, but okay. So in high school, I didn't want to go to college.
Oh, wow.
I know this is a huge statement. I just wanted to go to LA, take workshops there, acting workshops, instead of going to college for 4 years.
Take a year or two to discover yourself before going to college after high school.
No, I just wanted to take workshops, acting workshops. Because it's the same. Bachelor's degree.
Yeah, exactly.
Same.
Yeah,
it's just I do it in 2 years instead of 4.
Exactly.
But, the degree is like something very important here.
It is.
So I did like this PowerPoint just trying to convince them not to go to college and telling them how I can invest the money that they give me for college in a business.
Hold up. You did a PowerPoint presentation for your mama and papa.
Yeah. Because I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn as heck. They said no. However, we reached a compromise. So I'd say, I feel like if you do that, or like sit your parents down and like present them with the pros and cons and show them that you've actually done your research on this and that this really means a lot to you, and here's why I want to do it, and here's why I think you might not want me to do it, I think that might help. Honestly, I don't know your parents, girl, but I think that you need just be persuasive.
Definitely. Yo, this is crazy. Amel, sorry. I hope that Amira answered your question. I'm gonna leave you guys right now with a little bit more music, and right after this commercial break, and we'll be back with Amira Adeeb for more questions.
Hit music. music for Egypt. Nile FM.
I am joined in the studio with the lovely Amira Adeeb, and I have a couple of more questions for her. And I just want to ask you this because, in general, the name of my show is How Crazy Are We? So I want to ask you, how crazy are you? Just in general, you know? You don't have to go into specifics.
I mean, define crazy.
That's exactly my answer to everyone.
Yeah.
It's
a spectrum, really.
It is. But I don't know.
I'd say I don't really abide by social norms.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't think I'm crazy. I think I'm normal. I think everyone's crazy. I think normal people are crazy, actually.
That's an interesting
If you're not
response.
crazy, then you're not. You know what I mean? Normal are the crazy ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because we live in a crazy world.
Yeah.
So you either got to match.
We live on a rock in space. It doesn't make any sense. We're literally on a rock. So everything doesn't make sense. Just be who you are. Just
True.
be as crazy as you want to be. Fear and embarrassment are literally prison.
Very wise talk from the crazy normal person.
Exactly.
Okay, wow. Okay, so tell me about the Ramadan series that you were in.
Ooh. What you want to know?
Wiledness. Tell me.
No, that was 2 Ramadans ago.
2 Ramadans ago.
El.
Oh, Min El.
Yes.
And okay, so that's
all right.
That's what I mean. Like, girl, like all these opportunities though. All these opportunities gave you this window into this new world of acting. And other than your personal projects and all the social media stuff that you present and the content that you put out there. So tell me, how close are you to the gang?
Oh my God, I'm actually seeing them after this. Yeah, or actually that was who I was texting. I was texting Hannah Dawood,
Because
Farida in the show.
The reason why I came up with that question is because seriously, I saw that chemistry between you and the gang in the series.
We're
and I was
actual
like,
friends.
These guys. I looked at that one scene and I was like, these guys are friends offset.
Yes, we are.
They are not just on set friends.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go see Hannah and Dash and all of them after this.
Shout out to Hannah and Dash if you guys are listening right now. Amira is joining me in the studio.
They're not listening. They're inaudible, but okay.
You'll send them the link later on with the social media links that we're gonna have for this episode.
No, we're actual friends, and we developed. I didn't know any of them. I just knew Hannah before. We were friends from before, and I knew Tornim from before.
Okay.
So I was lucky to work with my friends to begin with. But we all became really good friends. We still have that group called the gang.
Nice. So I did call it the right name.
Yeah, that's what it was called on the show.
Okay.
So we still have that group. We see each other I think twice a month or something.
Wow.
And yeah, birthdays, we see each other. No, we see each other a lot. I love them a lot. And I'm so lucky to have started with these group of people.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So are you ready to maybe try to have a little bit of fun at the end of the episode?
I'm already having fun.
I know, but this
fun.
is more fun because I got this game going on that I want to play. It's basically you got to pick. It's this or that. So you got to be quick. I'm going to name fire questions, really quick fire questions, and you tell me. Bad haircut or bad dye job?
Bad dye job.
Okay, good answer.
No, bad haircut.
Really?
Oh no, I'm
really?
so decisive.
Oh.
Bad dye job.
Bad haircut?
Bad dye job.
Bad dye job. Good answer. Because a haircut will just look weird when it's...
Yeah, a dye you can...
A dye you can dye it again.
I never dyed my hair ever, so... Yeah.
Okay, so pineapple pizza or candy corn?
Oh, I don't like candy corn. Pineapple pizza.
Okay. Talking to pets or talking to babies?
Oh my God, I love both. But I talk to pets more.
Okay. Winning the lottery or finding your soulmate?
Finding my soulmate.
Yeah. Shout out to love.
Hell no. Not right now.
Okay, no, in general, that's
Amira right now would say the lottery.
Okay.
Amira in 3-4 years would probably say soulmate.
That's the smart answer. Smart.
Toy. That's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference. And I know that because you told me you like the show as well. Okay, so glass half full or glass half empty?
Half full always.
Ketchup or ranch?
ranch.
Oh,
Definitely.
nice.
But not the. Not,
Yeah, I know.
I don't wanna say it.
Okay, yeah,
I
don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah, okay. Wow. If you sort anything in the world, do you sort by price or by rating?
Neither. If I like it or not.
Okay. That's a better answer.
If I like it, I'll get it. I don't care about the rating. I don't care about the price.
Sauce on the side or sauce on top?
On the side.
All
And then
right,
I
all
put
right.
it on top.
Wow. Well, good answers to all of them. I like the way you think, girl. I like the way, and I'm so sad that we're finishing up.
5 minutes have passed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're wrapping things up over here, but I was so happy to bring you back. Let you join me this lovely evening, and
Yes, let's do it.
I don't know. I wanna keep you here for a little bit longer. You know what? I'm gonna keep you here for a little bit longer, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. I'd love to.
Are you gonna tell your friends to wait for us?
Yes.
You're gonna send them a message?
They're already no, they're already waiting for me. Like, it's fine. They're already having fun without me, actually.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with some music right now and come back and have some more fun with Amira Adeeb in the studio. Don't you go anywhere.
Hit music for Egypt. Nile FM.
Sun comes up right here on NileFM. What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the second hour of How Crazy Are We? Joining me in the studio today is the sensational...
The adjectives every time.
Why you gotta cut me off? Amira, why you gotta do that? I'm trying to give you like a proper intro that you deserve.
I love it, honestly. I've never been so hyped. I've been called lovely, beautiful, stunning, sensational, all in a span of 1 hour. Y'all are like my ego.
Hey, but
my ego's through the roof right
that's
now.
the kind of energy that I bring, because I'm crazy. Remember,
I
I
love it.
told
That's not crazy. That's you being a nice human being.
Aw, thank you.
Natabedal compliments. Man.
We can do that for me. Yeah. Okay. So what about your whole social media presence?
What about it?
This is something that I gotta ask you because I'm a dinosaur.
So I've been told.
I hate. I'm not very good with technology or social media platforms or any of that. But your Insta and your TikTok, girl, what is? Mashallah, yani, touch wood. You're doing great with that. Where do you get your inspiration for the content?
I honestly do whatever I want. Yeah, my mom does not like that.
Okay.
But I just do and say whatever I want. And I'm like, whoever likes this, likes this. Like, I'm not, I don't think of content as like, oh, I'm going to do this to get views or to get followers or this is trending right now. I don't do that.
Okay.
I'm like, I feel sad right now. I'm going to say that I'm sad and make a video about sadness. I'm very happy right now. I'll do that. I want to bug my mom and dad a bit. I'll film that.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, and then people just started joining in on the ride. And I'm like, damn, thank you.
Wow.
I'm very blessed, honestly, that y'all want to just see my life. And it's a crazy one.
It is. But the crazier, the better. I'm so excited. And I'm actually incredibly happy with the fact that you're joining me today because now I'm getting to know you on a personal level.
Thank you.
Other than just seeing some of your social media content. And you're a good fit for this show, girl. Like, seriously. Like, that's not a compliment. That's the fact.
No, I love it. It's a compliment. Actually, I say that in one of my videos. I'm like, a lot of people call me crazy and they think that that's like an insult. And I'm like, thank you. When someone calls me crazy, I'm like, thanks. I'd love that. I don't want to be called normal.
Okay.
That's boring.
Normal is boring.
Boring as hell.
Normal is boring. But you know what? We're not going to get into any boring issues. Are you ready to play a second round after we listen to some music?
Sure.
All right. Don't you go anywhere.
Hit music for Egypt. Nile FM.
That was Don't Come Back.
Please don't.
Don't come back right here.
Stay right where you are.
Stay right where you are.
Do not come back.
Do not come back unless you want to
Hell no.
have some more
Stay
fun
away.
with my co-host for the evening. You are currently tuned into How Crazy Are We? My name is Hisham. Joining me in the studio is
Amira.
Amira with no adjective.
Yeah, this time.
This
Damn,
time. No
I
adjective.
complained. He took it away from me.
I took away the adjectives, but I'm not taking away some of these beautiful messages that are being sent to us on WhatsApp. Fatima got in touch, and Fatima is one of our very, very loyal listeners. She listens to
Really?
all the shows,
Love
and she always has something sweet and nice to say. So check this bad boy out. You know, you're going to like this one. She
Okay.
says, hashtag how crazy are we? Hi, Hisham and Amira Adeeb. Congrats, H. Really enjoying the show. Heart emoji. Question to Amira. What is your favorite food and what is your next project? The reason why she's asking about the food is that she's a wizard.
foodie?
She's a wizard in the kitchen. She sends us photos of the things that come out of her oven or
Hey,
like
I
her
want.
stove. They're
I
always
want.
mouth-watering, they always look good. And the second thing, she says, you're so pretty, talented, and creative.
She gave me
Okay.
the adjective.
She gave you the adjectives that I didn't give. And she says, we should have a lot more Gen Z representations like you on social media. So best of luck. And
I'm going
love,
to cry.
Thanks and love, Fatima.
Fatima, I'm going to cry. You're such a sweetheart.
She's a sweetheart.
That's so sweet. I forgot the questions because you said a lot of nice things.
Food and
Oh, yeah,
next
yeah.
project.
Oh, so food. Ooh, I love seafood boil. I love Mexican food. I love Indian food. I love everything. Anything so anything that's crispy, spicy, or crunchy, I'm down for always. And flavor, lots and lots of flavor. That's why I love seafood boil and Mexican and Indian, because it's filled with flavor. And I just came back from India,
Oh, wow.
and literally 2 days ago, and I loved it there. The spice, the crunchiness, the tanginess, I love it.
The intense
Intense spice.
intense flavors.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do not present me with a plate with salt and pepper. I will throw it in your face. I will literally throw it in your face. I need salt.
That is so bland.
Pepper,
Get that out of-
paprika,
Yeah.
onion powder, onions, garlic powder, garlic, spicy, everything. I need everything on a plate.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful answer. So, if you want to sum it up or summarize, you
I
can just
love
say,
food.
I'm a foodie.
Exactly. I
Oh,
have
snap.
an account called Hangry Miro. I stopped posting on it.
I like that.
Yeah, I stopped posting on it because I
Hangry.
suck. I start a lot of things. That's a part of my ADHD. I start a lot of things and I never complete them. But it's there. It exists.
But you know what? That's why you should always have a documentation of any idea that you even start and not finish, because later on you can bring that back.
Yeah, I can bring it back. Do I have any other? Do I have projects I'm working on? Actually, yes, a lot behind the scenes,
Behind the scenes.
social media and TV.
Okay.
But I'm actually so excited about the social media part.
Okay.
Because I'm doing something with someone else that you'll find out about in September.
Oh, secrecy. I love it.
Yeah.
It's giving a little bit of suspense.
It's giving suspense.
Yes.
It's gonna be so much fun. It's definitely an experience. Let's just say that. It's an experience. And
Nice.
it might involve you guys.
Oh, snap. Am I going to be the first to join you?
course. Come
I'm
through.
Come on.
You have an invitation always.
All right. Nice.
You have my number.
Nice. Okay, so are you ready to play another round of this crazy
This or that? Sure.
Yeah. All right. So you ready? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Vacation or staycation?
Both.
Oh, wow. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Okay. Night or morning?
I used to be a night owl, and now I'm a morning person, which is weird.
nice.
I never thought I'd ever say that. I wake up at 5 a.m. now.
Nice, and I envy you, but we'll get back to that later. Okay.
That's why I'm yawning.
Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Okay. Art museum or history museum?
Art museum.
Car or bike?
Car.
Train or airplane?
I like train for the scenery, but airplane as a means of transportation, way better.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea. I hate coffee.
City or countryside?
Countryside.
Yeah.
100%. I'm all for
Nice.
nature.
Wow,
I wake
okay.
up at 5 a.m. What do you think?
Hey.
I love the countryside.
Okay, what do you like most about the morning? The
Okay, so I used to do all my work at the AMs, like 2, 3 a.m. That's when I was most productive. And
Okay.
going back to wait, what was her name? I think Amal's question when she said, "How do you take care of your mental health?" That was one of the things that helped me with my mental health was
waking up early, fixing your having a little bit of a structure.
Stable, yeah. Because my job is so unstable.
Okay.
So stability really helped. I love waking up 5 a.m. because everyone's asleep. I get to watch the sunrise, and then I get to meditate, I get to read, and I get to finish all my work. And by 10 a.m., that's when everyone starts waking up, and I'm already done with everything I have to do for the day, so I'm free.
Sweet.
You know what I mean? If I don't have work, that's what, if I don't have on-set work, and I have social media work, that's what I do.
Well, that was the other round that we did with this or that, but you know what? We're going to have enough time, I think, for one more link, and everybody out there, keep those crazy messages rolling. I still have Amira with me, and we're going to do the last link in a little while and get out of your hair, but, stay tuned. What's coming up next? Stay with me. Calvin Harris, Justin Timberlake.
Hit music for Egypt. Nile FM.
That was Stay With Me right here on Nile FM. And speaking of Stay With Me, Amira is staying with me for one more link.
Clever.
Which is right now. I try.
You should be a radio host.
I try. Stop making me blush. Okay. Seriously, it was an honor and a privilege to have you with me today. I'm so excited. I'm very happy to have met you as a person and as a young star. But I do have one last question for you, and it was kind of triggered by Amel's earlier question.
We love Amel.
Shout out to Amel. and she basically asked you for advice if anybody wanted to start off. You gave her a very good answer. But I want you to try to give some advice to people who are out there who are trying to start and know these tips that you gave earlier. But how can you give them a little bit of a beneficial competitive advantage advice based on what you learned when you were starting?
I think every journey is completely different, because it's not like a 9-to-5 job where there's rules and regulations. Everyone's journeys is really completely different. But what I can say is to everyone, please, when you make it, when you start making it, when the numbers start going up, just stay grounded, dude. You're not better than anyone else. Genuinely, fame does not mean anything. It just means that you're good at your job. Or sometimes, it genuinely doesn't mean anything. Just stay who you are. Be nice to everyone. You're not better than anyone else. Also, don't forget the people who were there before you were famous, because these are the ones that you can go back to from that really crazy life. And these are the people who ground you, who keep you grounded, who remind you that this is just a job. The numbers don't mean anything. And just be yourself.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, have fun with it. Just please view it as a job and not a lifestyle. Okay. Because once people do, it starts getting carried away.
Starts taken away from your personal life.
Yes, and I've seen what fame has done, as I said before, to a lot of people around me, and you start seeing egos, you start seeing narcissism, you start seeing things that are just, I don't understand. I really don't understand. If God has blessed you with this opportunity and this voice and has given you some sort of talent, and that's your job, just say alhamdulillah and be blessed, and just be like, thank God this is my job, thank God this is what I get to do for a living. And just don't, I just see a lot of people sadly getting caught up in the numbers and the ego, and it does get to your mind a little bit, whether you like it or not. So you just need to remind yourself that nope, I'm right here, I'm on
just
ground.
An average Joe.
I'm just a normal human being.
Yeah.
I'm just a normal human being. So please just stay humble, stay grounded. Don't change.
That is the way to go. That is the way to go. Beautiful words, great advice from an uprising star. So if you're all out there and trying to get on that same platform,
stay humble, y'all.
Stay humble, y'all.
Please. This world does not need any more egotistical people.
Absolutely. Again, Amira, it was a beautiful, beautiful interview, and I'm really
Thank you
looking
so
forward
much.
to having you here again
I would
anytime,
love to.
whenever you're free. Let us know, and we'd love to have you back.
Thank you, Hashem. It was such a pleasure, honestly. It was such a fun time.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Same
gonna
here.
go out with my Nile gang.
Hey, say hi to them for me.
I will.
All right.
Definitely will.
All right. All right.
Bye, guys.
All right, I'm still here for another maybe 25 minutes, but yeah, keep those crazy messages rolling and send me your comments or questions. If you want to play a round of the quick gun game that I was playing earlier, send me a message on WhatsApp and say ready to play, and I will call you right back. Up next is Charlie Puth and How Long.